I'm Allison.
I'm Christina.
I'm
And
Vita.
me and Christina are Cafecito Tecito. And today we have a special guest,
Vita.
Vita. Y'all probably hear about me talking about her here and there.
It's me.
So that's her. Special guest, special appearance. I didn't, this is my episode.
It was Allison's turn to have this episode prepared for us, but like always,
I just wing it. I'm always winging it, guys. So Christina knew that I wasn't going to be great because she knows I always just wing it. She came prepared. She brought a game. So the game Christina brought is called Bad Choices. Interesting. Hold on, wait. Before we start, let's talk about our weekend. Today is Sunday. So Friday, my Friday, I had happy hour at work. I got a little tipsy. Came home, finished drinking, drank a lot, got emotional, and my husband had to put me to sleep. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He had to be at work at 4. Whatever, it was late. So I was really drunk on Friday night. So Saturday, I didn't do much. Yep. And today's Sunday. So Christina, how was your weekend? Start with Friday.
Friday, I don't remember what Friday, I was supposed to come over. Somebody said they were going to call me. Never called me. And then yesterday, I decided to be adventurous and just go to Austin and go bar hopping.
Period.
And that went great. I got home this morning.
Friday, I got a call from you.
Oh, yeah.
I showed up and you were already.
She's already drunk?
Yeah, I couldn't catch up to her. And
I was
then
so
she
drunk.
got emotional, and then Baldo's like, we gotta go.
Yeah. I'm a crybaby. We're going to talk about that another day.
Yeah. And then Saturday, I was living my best life on the boat.
Oh, yeah. She was at, where were you at?
Lake Ray
Lewis.
Hubbard. Lake Ray Hubbard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they got a boat.
Yeah. So we went on the boat.
But remember, their blessings are my blessings. So their boat is our boat. Their ATVs and RVs are all of ours.
Yeah. So now your blessing is me sitting in your pool.
I just don't like going to that blessing.
Yeah, not that one. You're not about the boat.
No, I don't like going to the boat. So you'll hear a lot of laughter and a great time. We have the girls and the gentlemen in the background. It says, would you ever lie about a person to get them fired? 100%. I sure would. 100%. I don't like you and I can get you fired. Sounds so, but I would. I would.
I believe she would.
You?
Lie to get somebody fired? But I can't. The person in me wouldn't let me.
Oh my God, I would. If I don't like you, you're done. We're done.
Unless you did some fucked up shit to me, like personal.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Yeah, if you
Like,
did
if
some
you-
fucked up shit to me personal, yeah, I'll
I
find a
can
fucking
actually
way.
say it from personal experience at working where I work. Like that one person. Okay, keep on going.
I don't think I could do it. I don't like to lie. I don't like to lie, and especially if I'm hired onto a job, no. But if I'm the boss, or like
You
my
see, like with
husband's the
me,
boss,
yeah.
because nobody's gonna come retaliate on me, then yeah,
Yeah. Thank God for entrepreneurship.
yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, both of y'all.
Have you ever taken a call or texted during sex?
Oh yes.
I answered.
Say it again.
Wait, say it again.
Have you ever taken a call or texted during sex?
I've never taken a call, but Baldo has.
I have. We was. Hello.
No one calls me when I'm busy.
That was like more when we were in
They
high
call Baldo
school.
when
That
he's
was more when
busy.
we were in high school. When we're in high school, yeah. Like anybody called, we getting it on. I'm answering the phone call or the text.
No,
Hold on.
Baldo's phone is not stop ringing, so we're trying to get it in during the day. And
Because I got
someone
their
calls
phone call and I'm getting it in, so it's like I have to answer the text.
I would purposely do something so that the person on the phone can have a harder time talking to the person on the phone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay. What?
Have you ever been arrested?
No, we have not. Yes.
Insert
Oh,
shots.
yeah, enter our mugshots. So
Clearly,
yes.
we have.
Have you ever been
I
arrested?
have not been arrested.
Never?
That was my first time being arrested.
Oh no, that was
FYI.
my third time being in jail.
I was scared.
I was like, that was-
so
I would have been
scared.
shitty. Yeah, I would have been.
If she wasn't with me, I would have been just bawling.
Well, and that's the
crying.
part that I didn't even say when we got arrested, that I started crying. We both started crying. So there was a part where they're literally separating us, right? And because we were the whole time in the same cell. And then there's this one part where they're like, okay, you're going to go here. They handcuffed me in the middle of two girls.
Yeah.
And Vita, they leave her and they're like calling us. They moved us from
Everybody. It was like 15 girls in there probably.
they're taking them out, and then Vita's by herself, and the door closes like a movie.
Like, what about
and
me?
we look at each other, and we're just like, we just start crying. And then a couple of minutes later, this fool walking out by herself, handcuffed.
They didn't have any more girls to handcuff to me. So.
Yes. Oh my
But
goodness.
she thought they were gonna like transfer her somewhere because she had been arrested,
yeah.
and
Yes.
since I had never gotten arrested, she's like, they're gonna release her.
Yeah, she's getting released. I'm getting stuck here. Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
That would have been terrible. Terrible, terrible. Have you ever made out with somebody after vomiting earlier in the night?
Oh no.
That's disgusting. Okay, she has not, guys. Okay,
Would you marry for money?
I would not.
I'm old school. I would not.
I would not.
I would. I would marry for money. I'm trying to work. I'm
This
trying to do
bitch.
nothing. I will marry
No
for
fucks.
money. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
would.
would
Love
marry
it.
for money. I would. You wouldn't? Y'all wouldn't? Oh my gosh. So what does that make me?
Great.
Great.
So Alexis, would you marry for money?
Oh wait, this is not my question.
Would I?
Would you marry somebody because they had money?
No.
Okay. Asia, would you marry somebody for money?
No.
Lila,
I wouldn't.
yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You would not marry for money.
No.
So why would you marry somebody?
Actually, I wouldn't marry for money, but I wouldn't marry someone that didn't have no money.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid.
Like, I wouldn't marry them.
Like if they were broke,
Yeah, I wouldn't marry them.
stable, okay, you're stable. But like if you're broke, you okay, then no.
Baby.
Like
Why you thinking about
homeless?
marrying?
So much money.
have you ever been punched in the face?
Well then.
Vita's card was, have you ever been punched in the face?
Yes.
And I wish no.
It wasn't more of a tried. We'll just say that it wasn't more of I tried.
I tried. Yeah.
I have been punched in the face.
I seen somebody punched in the face though.
I ha- Oh my god.
That's a good one. It didn't make contact.
Well, I got in a fight in. I got in a fight, a couple of fights. But she tried to punch me in my face, but she didn't.
Yeah.
I grabbed her and I put her down. Have you ever got punched in the face?
Yeah, I used to fight a lot in middle school and high school. I was a fighter,
You were
so
violent? I could see that. I could see that.
I was a fighter. Still a fighter, but yeah.
I could see that yesterday. Mm-hmm, to the phone.
Yeah, I had a couple
like,
fights
oh.
when I was in middle school, but they never like made contact.
Yeah, it was like more hair pulling, but I don't know.
Oh, yes.
My brother was into wrestling, so I learned all the
Yeah, because back in the day, a lot of girls like the hair.
yeah.
True.
They still kind of some of them didn't outgrow that.
I'll grow that face.
If you were ever broke and desperate, would you become a prostitute? 100%?
What? If you were broken, desperate.
If you were broke and desperate, like you had no other choice, I'd be like, hey.
I don't know about prostitute, maybe a stripper.
Okay, maybe I'll be a
I wouldn't
stripper,
Yeah,
not a
prostitute. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
maybe
right,
not
right.
a prostitute, but maybe a stripper.
Yeah, I'll be a stripper. I'd be a stripper.
But like all nude stripper or just topless?
No, we're going all in. Nude. Completely nude.
I
Yes.
think I would just do topless.
No, I would want everything. I want you to see everything.
Have you ever woken up next to someone who you didn't know?
No.
No. That's terrible.
No. Would you get a lot of enjoyment from being a member of the opposite sex for a day?
Yeah. I really would. I really would, because there's drama free, no expectations. and the back door is not gonna happen. So
So what, the front door?
the front door's fine, but not the back door.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm dead.
I'll tell you the one person that I would. I have a person in mind that I would
Who?
mingle. I would marry him. I would be with him. He cooks, cleans, washes, and he'll never have to work again. But I told him earlier. I say no
He's a
backdoor
package
action.
deal.
No backdoor action, homie.
No.
Like we're sword fighting. That's it.
Would you streak naked up and down the street for $500?
No,
No, I wouldn't.
Maybe more. If it was more, hell yeah. But
Not totally naked. Like my boobs, like, hey, yeah. Yeah, right.
Right?
They've been exposed. I accidentally posted them. For free.
Free, yeah, exactly.
We'll try to find the video.
Oh, this one. Have you had sex in the shower in the past 6 months?
No, that's nasty. I hate
Yes.
it. I prefer not. It feels like
On my anniversary weekend.
incorrect. I would not. I don't like having sex in the restroom.
I forgot
not
you
my-
said that. Yeah.
It feels terrible. Ay, qué asco.
Have you ever given or received roadhead?
You have.
She
They
just
be
laughed.
pulling,
She just
they
laughed.
be pulling over. She's like, hold on.
Yeah. And then instant regret for Valdo because he can't, like, the
Oh,
night that we came to
uh-huh.
the pool and I jumped in with my shorts. My shorts were already tight to begin with and then wet. He couldn't pull them back up. And he tried to put them back on before we get home. Poor-
Would you lick a homeless person's feet for $10,000?
Would you what?
Would you lick a homeless person's feet for
No.
$10,000?
get die.
You're gonna get died. She's like, you didn't get nothing. You just died.
She's gonna die.
Die.
Just a lick. Like,
You can just die.
Why would you die?
What's the question?
would you lick a homeless person's feet for $10,000?
You gonna spend $10,000 on fucking herpes?
Medical bills?
Medical bills.
Listen, I'm
So disgusting.
my man do anything.
Look.
After lashes.
She's like this.
Just so everybody can see. So, out of all the episodes that you have seen, is there anything you would like to ask us about it?
Oh yeah. Do you have any questions for us?
Like anything?
I think I know y'all well enough to, like, if I had a question, like, I kind of know.
Oh my God, let's ask Waldo. Out of the episodes that you have seen,
Don't ask me no dumb questions if you
no,
don't
I
know
just
dumb
want to
answer.
know. I just want to know what is one of them that stood out to you the most.
You really want to know?
Yes,
Like for sure, you're not gonna bleep this shit out.
I can bleep whatever I want,
Okay. I mean, you're asking.
and I'm gonna.
So what? Out of what episode and what you said
or what
bothered
did you-
me?
No, like
like
not
you're-
bothered you. Just take from it.
What did I take from it? Nothing.
Oh my God.
But
Nothing.
what episode? Like,
Like,
there
do you
was
have
like
a question that you would like for them to answer?
That we haven't answered, because I remember one time you were like you would like a men's perspective in certain things.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you want an argument and you actually want to know the other side of it, would be a lot better because I see y'all's point of view. Like women has their own point of view, but if you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's what my point. Like they think
That's-
women are always right, but you can't.
Oh my God.
But you
that's
can't tell them. But you
terrible.
can't tell them no, right? Because
Mhm.
they right. But again,
I don't
if
know
you
that
were
one.
to get if you were to make it instead of two people talking about a subject that y'all both agree on, it's kind of
No, but we
defeats the
don't
purpose.
always agree.
Bullshit.
No, a bullshit.
No,
We
yeah.
don't always
Bullshit.
agree.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No.
No, what I've seen is that you
Now, where you going?
haven't experienced what she has experienced.
Yeah. So some of the
That
stuff
was
we
not
agree
a
and we don't
disagreement.
agree.
That was not a disagreement. Like right now, we're having a discussion about having a disagreement.
Which one was that episode where we didn't? It was totally different. And then it was until the end where I'm like, it's because you're married and I'm single.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you can't relate. That I saw that you can't relate because she's
Yeah.
married and you're
Yeah,
single.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a
the
debate.
one thing I will tell you that I was extremely like at odds with, but I didn't want to comment too harshly on your podcast of all of them, was when your little one was in one.
Yeah.
That bothered me. Like I was
Okay,
like
so-
fuming, and she's like, "Don't comment that."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
"Why not?"
No, and you can, but the thing about it is, you parent different than I parent.
Nah,
so
I'm not saying that that's bad parenting. I'm not
no,
questioning
but
that.
no, but it is because
My
that's what
thing
you're
was
taking
that
it.
there's conversations that kids shouldn't partake in until they're of age to comprehend that stuff.
But the difference is that Ariana's 11 and I have nothing
Going
but
on
older
30,
kids.
I know that.
So she
Going on 30.
unfortunately has to be around the older kids all the time.
Yes, exactly.
And we have to have discussions
Guys,
all the
and
time.
this is something we actually were supposed to talk about at the beginning of this episode, because I did call Allison after I actually saw the episode, because I asked her.
Oh, because you asked Samantha the question.
Yes, but it didn't
That
fucking click.
was-
Yes.
It didn't click until I was like, oh shit. It's because I'm so used to us being here because we're always together and we basically talk about everything. And
Everything.
anything.
There's no limits.
So whenever it did click to me after I said it, and then when
Yeah.
I rewatched it, I called her. I
Yes.
called you and I'm like, fuck, like I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
took
told
a-
me.
I took
And then I
accountability
told
for
her
it, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with it
Yeah.
because I'm her parent.
Yeah.
And nobody knows the way I raise my kids. And unfortunately, like I said, Ariana has a big gap with her sisters because I didn't have another kid
Right.
to accommodate her. So unfortunately, I am very poop out of the mouth. I talk everything and I don't care. And I feel like ain't nobody gonna fool my baby.
I'm gonna let my daughter know everything we talk about. That way she ain't fooled or whatever. Okay. But on the dad side, it's like, man, this is my baby. On my point, like if it was me, right? This is my
Yeah, as
baby.
your
Why
parent?
would you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's
as
different.
a parent.
You're probably right, but you're wrong.
No, I am right. So a lot of people are probably like, oh my gosh, she talks to her kids like that. But if you really hang around with me and you are my friend or my family, you know, like, look, I'm going to point it out. I am 39. How old are you?
31.
How old are you?
44.
You're 39. Samantha, how old are you?
22.
She's 22. JJ, how old are you? 20. Allison, how old are you? 22. Baldo, how old are you? How old
You're
is
not
he?
54.
How old is he? How old is Baldo?
43.
43.
40.
Asia, how old are you?
42.
She's 17. Lila, how old are you? 17. Natalie, how old are you? 15. Alexis, how old are you? Ariana, how old are you? 11. She's 11. That's the problem.
Question.
But it's because nobody. But that's my look. Right now, this is the point that unfortunately we're all older. So unfortunately, she's gonna hear conversations that we. What am I gonna do all the time? Hey, go inside. So we're gonna be out here having a good time, and she's gonna be sitting inside.
Yes.
No.
And too, it's like nowadays they're young and they have to know about things.
Certain things,
Yeah.
yes.
Like
Yes,
Nat
yes.
knew about basically everything like around 9, because that's when she got her period, and it's like that's the time you're supposed to start
Talking to them about-
introducing
yeah.
all those topics to them.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. It's like she's like a little homie because we're always together and we're
Yes.
always chilling, and you never put like a boundary to like, hey, don't you can't say
Only
this.
sometimes when it really gets it'll be very randomly when I'll be like,
Yeah.
Ariana, go away.
Yeah.
Or Ariana, go sit down.
Like when it's too
Because
much.
she'll just stand there and sit there, listen. And then you've heard me. I think you've heard me like, okay, go away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you being too nosy now.
Yeah.
But on
So-
her defense, like she is very mature than most.
The more
11-year-old.
kids,
Yes.
but most her age because
Yes.
unfortunately.
And she knows the difference. She knows. She's very
Or
smart.
make sure-
Do you prefer to be on top during sex?
Time out. We've been talking about sex this whole time, and she's been here the whole time.
I know.
No complaints at all.
Right?
Pero ¿por qué no le está en su mundo?
Yeah, she's not even paying attention.
Clock.
No, yeah.
Fuck his ass. No complaint.
I would prefer. No, I prefer the bottom. I just want to lay there. You do you, boo. I'm done. Call it a day. Let's take a shower. I'm not exciting.
No,
No. Or from the back, I guess.
Yeah, I prefer doggy style.
I'm.
Would you rather send your nude pictures to a stranger than an ex? Alexis, oh.
I would rather not send any nudes to anyone if it ain't my husband.
Okay.
Cause
I'm
like
not sending nudes.
like
period.
it'd be Like you're just gonna put them out there, and then if they get mad at you, they're gonna put your shit up.
I always tell the girls that, like, cause you know when
You
how
gotta
do
watch
say-
who you send them to.
Yeah, because I always tell the girls, like, you're going to have a boyfriend or a partner or whatever, somebody you get very comfortable with. And then, like, you know, you're going to be like, oh, like, he ain't your man yet, but he is your man, but he's not your man. Then you trying to reel him in because, you know, you don't know the vibe. And then you send a little.
You bet not.
But I'm just saying, like, then y'all get in an argument.
Yeah.
Share. Oh, what is it? Airdrop? We're in the
Yeah,
airport. Airdrop?
Yeah.
Has your friendliness
Tennessee
ever
chick.
been misinterpreted as flirting?
Yes.
Mine has.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't be friendly with people.
No.
No?
Not with people that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not flirty.
No.
Y'all just have to
But
be careful.
we can talk. But Valdo does. But it's because
Valdo-
he's just he's just accommodating.
He's very friendly, and some women take it the wrong way.
Yes.
Valdo's very attentive to women, just women.
Yeah, period.
Period.
That I do
Especially
agree.
the women that are around us and we care about, you know? And so he's very attentive to them, and the way he is with me and my girl.
Yeah.
And people take that the wrong way.
You have to check some bitches too.
Yes. If a big fire broke out right now, would you push everyone out of the way to get out of there first?
Allison would.
I would. I would. I,
Vita
You know what?
And she wouldn't either.
one time there was, it's not a fire, but it was a big roaches, like those little flying ones.
Yeah.
I left them little bitches on the porch and I was in the street. Every man for themselves.
I have a story.
What?
So we were at the lake, and it's kind of similar to this. So we were at the lake. It was Bado had went to go get ice or something at the little tiendita we were camping at, right? And Alicia was in the water. Joseph was a baby. So there was a water moccasin in the water,
Oh hell.
and there was like a little uphill, like with like little stones to climb up, right? And I see it, and I was like, Alicia, get out of the water. Mind you, I can't put Joseph down because he's like baby birdie crawling. He's gonna fucking fall
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
cliff. And I'm trying to save the other baby that the water moccasin's literally coming towards her. And I was like, just climb the wall. Vado gets back, and we're on the picnic. Me and the kids are on top of the picnic table. He's like, what happened? I was like, the fucking water moccasin. I'm done with this place. Let's
Really?
go.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it was.
What are y'all talking
like, who
about?
am I gonna pick?
Yeah.
So the question was all the way. Wait, listen. The question was all the way around the pool because it was. I like that question. Was what would Allison do compared to everybody else? They all said the same thing. She's gonna save herself. Christina would help Nat and be like, "Everybody get out," and then Vita would be like, "Follow everybody." This went around the whole thing.
Have you ever been caught having sex? Samantha, have you ever been?
I have not ever been caught having sex.
I have.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Have you ever been caught
I
having
don't
sex?
know. Have we ever been caught having sex?
Well, I guess not being caught having sex, but I know Allison for sure heard us.
We've done it. Yeah, we've had sex and people
Oh, yeah.
around.
No, they
100%.
kind of walked around the corner and they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like, why are you coming around the corner?
Have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
I have not, but he has. That's how tired he gets.
I've been asleep. I've been asleep and don't even remember it in the morning.
Why is everybody quiet?
I've been drunk, and I fall asleep, and then in the morning it's like,
And I actually was
Fucking nosy. Everybody stayed quiet.
have you ever said the wrong name during sex?
That's terrible. No.
No, I would never.
That is terrible.
That is horrible. Have you ever been? Has someone ever called you the wrong name?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh huh.
Oh heck no.
What did you do?
Punch him in the fucking face.
I would be so pissed.
Yeah, me too.
I would be so
Yeah.
fucking pissed.
Oh heck no.
Fuck that. Fuck
Would you-
no.
Has your partner, with that question that was just given, has your partner ever fantasized about someone else and called you that name, or y'all like role play and like goddamn Brad Pitt or some bullshit like that, or call me
Look at his face.
fucking something, you know what I'm saying?
Tyrone.
some shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to know for real. Really want to know if there's like
If
role-
anybody's calling Tyrone,
yeah, like
real
ooh,
life?
like slap me and call me something, or you know what I'm saying?
Never. I've never
That's
done
some
that.
kinky shit.
You ain't
Like
never
a
done
role-
that.
like a
all
role
that
play.
says you've been.
Oh, so y'all be role playing like
no.
that?
I'm just saying that's probably what he's meaning, like
Don't lie.
role play.
Have you ever? Have you
I've
ever?
never called Tyrone.
Okay. Have you ever called anybody?
No.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
Yes.
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 Like
You're such a liar.
we have like.
He's a liar. We have.
You haven't?
Yes.
He's like,
I have a whole
Show it
app
to me.
for it.
Show it to me.
I'll
Show
go
it
get
to me.
the.
Show it to me. goddamn.
You're such a liar.
Can we get a little clip in the podcast?
That'd be terrible. Have you ever taken ecstasy?
No.
I have.
have you really?
I have.
I
In
have
high
it.
school, I used to take it all the time. Friday nights,
Really?
I'd pop out ecstasy and
your
I would
mouth or in
drink
your
orange
eyeball?
juice. And then
I've
I would.
never-
I had these lights in my room. You would turn it on and spin, and it was different colors. I would literally lay in the middle of my bed while my parents were in their room arguing, and I would just fucking out of it.
Have you ever had sex on the beach? Not the drink.
No,
On the beach.
in the beach house.
On the mountains, not on the beach.
Oh,
I have.
I have not.
Everywhere.
She said everywhere.
Everywhere.
She
On the
said-
lake, at the beach,
In the boat, in the
on
boat,
boat. Yeah.
in the back, in the Ferrari. Have you heard that one thing? No, I have not.
Really?
Have you ever looked through someone's wallet while they were out in the restroom? Have you ever looked through someone's wallet while they were out of the restroom? I think it would be in the restroom because I don't want them to see me. I've been looking through his phone, his life, his inside out.
Not the wallet.
I don't know how I always tell them, I don't know how to use your stupid phone.
But you clearly do. No, I don't think I've ever gone through Wallet's wallet. Maybe his phone, not his wallet.
Damn, like I was missing $120 yesterday.
You told me to pay because I had your wallet in my bag.
You, wallet, phone.
Phone for sure.
Yeah, I think.
Wallet, I only did it once.
But what would be in the wallet?
She went in the house.
What
Wait,
would you
what?
be looking for in the wallet?
I don't know.
Have you ever had sex with someone within an hour of meeting them? That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, if you just met somebody an hour and you're already having sex, that's crazy.
Oh, that's a hoe.
I've never.
Oh, that's a hoe. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Have you ever had a friends with benefits? I have.
No.
Say that again.
Have you ever had friends with benefits?
I have.
I have.
I have. Mine's a
Have you
funny
ever
one.
had a drink thrown in your face? I wish a bitch would.
Nope.
Never.
I wish a
I've
bitch
never had
would.
that. I'll be
Never.
I want to do it.
Right? I would too. I really would do it. Have you ever tried to hack into someone's social media account?
100% all the time.
I don't need to hack because I already know his password. It's the same one for everything.
If
Yeah.
need help, put it
Call
on the
us.
feed. If y'all need help, these
Yeah.
three
Yup,
are PIs.
sure will.
We PI, CIA.
Can't hide from us.
All types of shit.
This was for $100,000. Would you drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving in the freezer since you were an infant?
It's nasty. I wouldn't.
I
Wait,
would.
have you had it?
Breast milk?
Breast milk?
Yeah, it's just my own.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what
Yeah.
it tasted like.
I have.
What does it
It's
taste like?
nasty.
Mine tasted like caramel. Ask the girls.
Yeah, I did not like.
Alexis, did my breast milk taste nasty or like caramel?
It tasted like sweet. Yeah, just say sweet.
Have you ever
like, oh.
been choked during sex?
Oh yes, I
Yes.
think everybody.
I don't like it though. It pisses me off. It's too
Did y'all hear
aggressive
her?
for me.
What she
Too
say?
aggressive?
Like, I want to fight you. Like
Yes.
oh,
She said-
not too
Leave me the
harsh.
fuck alone.
Yeah, like softly maybe, but too aggressive. I'm
Yeah.
So
fight
you don't like aggressive?
No,
No.
because I'm an aggressive. Like I'm gonna get on the defense. I'm gonna want to fight you. Like
Yeah. So they went from nicely
Yeah.
sexual to we fight.
have you ever broken up with someone because they were a bad lover?
I just never called him again. That's why he was a one night stand. And do you think you would be a great phone sex operator? I would.
Fuck yeah.
I think I would too.
I would. I'd be saying all kinds. If I talk crazy right now, I talk crazy on the phone.
Would you ever get a lover's name tattooed on your body?
No.
I have all those names on me.
Leave that for the last question.
Would you sell out your family and friends for fame?
Some of my family. No, they have to be with me when I get famous.
Period.
Like if I get famous, y'all get famous.
Period.
We're all going.
We
We're all going to
together.
Europe. So guys, we played bad choices with the loud asses over here. God damn. So we have Samantha to help with camera today, and we have all of them. We have them. They're a couple.
They're a couple.
Well, our special guest is Vita, and this is,
Christina.
and I'm Allison, and we are your favorite duo, Cafecito and Tecito.